Everyone, this is Riddhi Mishra and welcome to my brand new coding channel ZeroToCompile. On this channel, I explain programming concept in the simplest way possible. Today we are going to learn one of the most common interview question: how to reverse an array. We will cover brute force approach as well as two pointers technique. So let's get started. First, I will read the question. After that, we will understand input format and expected output. After that, we'll discuss about the approaches, and at the end of each solution, we will discuss time complexity and space complexity. So let's get started. So question is reverse an array. So you have given an array of integer, you have to reverse the given array. So for example, you have given input array like 1 4 3 2 6 5 and output array is 5 6 2 3 4 1. So what we need to reverse the array element. Okay, and expected output is reversed element thing. So for example, here you have 1 4 3 2 6 5. So 1, it is start from 0 index 0 1 2 3 4 5. So now the explanation is the elements of the array are 1 4 3 2 6 5. After reversing the array, the first element goes to the last position, the second element goes to the second last position, and so on. Hence the answer is 5 6 2 3 4 1. This is the explanation given by Geeks for Geeks. So now if we'll see index 0 index, first index, okay, 1. So 1 first index will be swipe with the last index. Okay, so 1 will goes to the last position and last will come to the first place. Okay, again second from second, right? So second position will goes to the second last and second last will come to the first second position. Okay, again 3 will be swiped with 2 and 2 will come in place of 3. Fine. So this is the approach. So this is the actually process to how to swap the elements and how we'll check this. So after that, now we need to understand which approach we need to solve this problem and what is the time complexity and space complexity for that solution. Okay, so basic approach is brute force approach. Method 1 you can consider as that is a brute force approach. So let's start with the easiest method, that is brute force approach. In this method, we do not modify the original array. So this is the original array. So we can't modify in the original array. So what we'll do? So in this method, instead of modifying original array, we will create a new array and copy elements in reverse order. And after that, what we'll do? We'll copy the element into a reverse order. So now we'll see how we'll create new array, how we'll copy the element into new array in reverse order. Okay, and how it will work means how it will work without modifying the original array. Fine. So what we'll do, first we'll find the length of the array. Length of the array means given array length. Okay, so here array dot length. Okay, so here I am finding the length of the array. After that, as I mentioned earlier, in brute force approach, for this program we cannot modify into a original array. So what we'll do, we'll create a copy of array. Okay, so we'll create copy of array result equal to new int and then we'll mention the size of the array. Okay, so we mention the size of the original array. Fine. So created copy of array. Okay, after that we'll iterate the original array. Int I equal to 0, I less than n and I plus plus. So here what we are doing, we are iterating the original array. Fine. Now what we'll do, so now what we'll do, we will copy the element into new array in reverse order. What we'll do, we'll copy the element into new array in reverse order. So we have already created a new array, correct? We have already created a new array, correct? New array we have already created. So what we'll do now, we'll copy the element into new array. Fine. So this is the result. So result of I equal to array of, so copy of element in reverse order. Reverse order means n minus 1, last position first, n minus 1. This one is for last position, after that minus I, whatever is I. Okay, so in reverse order we copied it. Now, so in reverse order it will store in the result. Now again I need to take one more loop to proceed the printing the result. Okay, so for that I'll do result here, result dot length. So it will iterate the this array, and after that I'll do sysout system dot out dot print to print the result of I. So now that's it. So now let's run this problem. So now we got 5 6 2 3 4 1. It was our expected output, okay, in reverse order. So that's it. So this is a given array 1 4 3 2 6 5, and it was a expected output 5 6 2 3 4 1 in reverse order. So now we'll discuss about the time complexity and space complexity. For this loop, time complexity will be O of n. Again for this loop, time complexity will be O of n. So total time complexity will be O of n. Okay. Now space complexity. So here we are using extra space. Okay, here we are using extra space. So time complexity will be, because we are creating new array, so here we are using extra space. So space complexity will be O of n. Using extra space. Okay, using extra space. So that's the reason here space complexity is O of n. Now we can optimize this. Now we need to optimize this problem. Okay, so now we need to optimize this solution so that time or space should be less. Okay, so as of now in brute force approach, time is O of n and space is O of n. So we will follow some other approach like two-pointer approach. So in two-pointer approach we will try to optimize the space. Okay, so now we'll go to gigs for gigs and we'll try to write we'll try to implement by using the second approach. So here by using two-point approach, what we need to do, we have to one start point and one ending point. We need to two pointer basically. One is one pointer is start at the beginning and another point at the end of the beginning, and then we will swipe the element until both pointer meets, and start will be increment and end will be decrement order. Okay, so now we'll see. So basically idea two pointer approach. Fine, right? So now we need starting point or ending point. So before that I'll find the length int n equal to array dot length length. Okay, Okay, so now we need one starting point, start equal to 0 and end will be n minus 1. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll check while start less than end. If means while start less than end, then what we'll do, we'll take one temporary variable and we'll swap the element. So temp equal to array of start, again array of start equal to array of end, array of end equal to temp. So here basically we are swapping the both element with each other. Okay, so we are swapping the element basically, then start plus plus and minus minus, that's it. So now here time complexity will be O of n. Okay, so here time complexity will be O of n and space complexity okay, so now space complexity will be O of 1. Why it is O of 1? Because in earlier solution I mentioned space is O of n. Here in this approach I am mentioning, means I am telling here space is O of 1. Why? Because in previous solution we are creating new array, so we are taking extra space, but in my current approach, like 2 point, by using 2 point approach, here we are not creating any extra array, we are not creating any array. Okay, and so that's the reason here we are not taking any extra space, so no extra space, no extra space, so that's the reason space complexity is constant, means O of 1. Fine, so now I will run this program and we'll see either all the test cases getting passed or not. So yes, test case passed. Now we'll submit this problem and we'll see either it is giving any runtime error or it is working as expected. We'll see that. So now all test case passed and it is successfully, I'm able to submit this problem successfully. Yes, that's it. So basically today what we learned through this video, so through this video, so we covered two approaches. One is brute force and another is two-pointed approach. Since two-point approach along with space complexity and time complexity. So since ZeroToCompile is a brand new channel, your support means a lot. So please like, share and subscribe and drop a comment on what topic I should cover next. See you in the next video. Thanks.